why road trips in a car are awesome.
You get to see a lot of little details of a country when you drive through it with a car.
So we're gonna walk along this beach a little bit. There are less and less people with every step.
Good morning from Valencia.
Today we are doing the first real drive of our road trip.
It's early. It's about 6:30. We woke up so we could get the breakfast at this hotel that we booked last minute, and then we're gonna hit the road and go to Peninsula De Marau, or Maru.
We should have probably around 4 hours of driving.
Not too bad. Alex is still waking up over here.
Breakfast time.
Breakfast time. Banana, empanada, bread, cornbread, more breads, eggs, potato.
Some papaya and whatever this melon is. Let us know if you know what that is. It has a yellow skin. It tastes like a honeydew to us.
So I think we're gonna stick with some coffee and eggs this morning and some fruit. And we're off. We got a
Yeah. Alright, we are in the car ready to go. Lindsay is just grabbing some coffee from the free breakfast, and then we are on our 4-hour drive. We've noticed in this little town that people are selling things on the side of the road, specifically blue crabs. They have a little bowl with a couple crabs in the bowl, and they're just sitting on the side of the road trying to sell it to cars as they go by. That is really interesting.
Yeah.
We haven't seen that before, so we're wondering if maybe this is a special town for that particular crab.
It probably is, because we've already seen a few guys in just a few minutes that are just standing there selling their crabs out of a bowl. Wow, those are all crabs.
And they're selling this stuff too. This is why road trips in a car are awesome, because if we were in the bus, we would go by that so fast and we would be kind of up high. We wouldn't even notice something like that, or be able to stop and like take it in and think about it. So
Yeah. You get to see a lot of little details of a country when you drive through it with a car. We're enjoying it so far. We just got out of the actual town of Valencia, so the driving is a lot easier now. We avoided all accidents.
it was a little nerve-wracking. A bunch of people were in the streets. If you're Brazilian, you know what it's like, but as someone coming from the US, it's pretty different in the way people drive here. So I think we're gonna get used to it. It'll probably take a few days, but it's fun.
Yeah, that's the hard thing, is you're watching for people walking, pedestrians crossing, people riding on their motorcycles, bikes, and the cars. So there's a lot going on. And plus we don't know our way around.
Locals kind of know how to drive one car next to another, or like a car next to a motorbike, but like in the US, we have these lines that show you where to go. You kind of stay in your lines.
In your lane.
Well, yeah, in your lanes, but they use lines to segregate each part, so you know exactly where to be, and you stay in that. In Brazil, they don't have so many of these lines, these lanes, and so you just have to know where to be. And as a local, you do. As us,
You don't.
don't.
And even if there are lines, they're just a guideline. You don't have to follow them. They're weaving in and out.
For us, the lines are rules. Here, it's like a guideline.
Here are their options.
car in another country is you're supposed to know how to drive, know all of the rules of wherever you're driving, and each country is different. And some of these places, there's no stop sign or stop light or anything, at least within these cities. And I don't know if I'm supposed to stop or go, and other cars are coming the other way and they're either stopping or they keep going.
When in doubt, you just kind of slow down, I guess, and yield.
Following locals is one thing, but if you're in front of the pack and there's no one to follow, you have to make that decision and hope that you're right.
It's a little scary. It can be intimidating driving in a different country. There's always long lines for banks in Brazil. Always.
So far we've noticed in Brazil that when you leave the main roads, the tar or asphalt roads and highways, when you get into the smaller towns and villages, a lot of times, at least around here, they turn into like cobblestone roads, which is awesome. It gives like a small town, older feel to these little towns. For the last hour, it's been a beautiful, perfect sunny day, and now it is a tropical rainstorm suddenly.
Notice that tends to happen here, that the rain can just come out of nowhere and then stop out of nowhere.
Ooh, potholes.
There have been so many potholes, and Alex has done a pretty good job at avoiding them. We also noticed there's tons of speed bumps, like all throughout this drive. And they're big too. You could really mess up your car if you don't go slow and see them.
You can't even really see because there's puddles in them, so they look flat. Realities of a road trip. We just stopped because Lindsay has to pee. So she's on the side of the road somewhere. We're just on the side of a road, a dirt road in the forest. That's what it looks like. So we'll be here for a few minutes.
It's very hot out there. I'm glad our car has air conditioning, but I feel better. Now we can get back on the road. There's not a lot of bathrooms, so there's a lot of nature you can use as your bathroom, I guess.
Closer. Where we're going today is Peninsula De Marau. We are staying in a pousada. This is our first pousada yet in Brazil, and these places are kind of like a mix of like hostels, hotels, or something. Like there's
or like bed and breakfast.
Bed and breakfast, maybe, yeah. So groups of people there, other people to meet possibly. It usually comes with free breakfast. So it's a little different than what we usually do, which is staying in Airbnbs by ourselves, staying in our own places, sometimes hotels. So it'll be cool to experience a pousada.
Yeah, we've been seeing them everywhere. We just haven't had the chance to stay yet, so figured we better do that.
Okay, we made it. We are about to go to the beach. Taipes de Flora. Fora. Probably saying that wrong.
Taipes de Fora.
So we're gonna go to our pousada, but we ended up just getting here first, so we're probably gonna spend the day at the beach before we go to our posada.
This is supposed to be one of the most beautiful beaches in the region, and there's some cool beach bars, so we're gonna grab a bite to eat and check out the beach. Feels good to finally be here after that long drive, and luckily there's free parking. That's something we're gonna have to consider now, is parking spaces when we arrive to a new town, which isn't always the easiest, but we got lucky here.
So we just came to a quick little place to grab lunch. So the places on the beach were very, very expensive. There was even a minimum at the place that we wanted to stop, 200 real. So that's about $40 minimum. So that's a bit much for us. So we're gonna get something less expensive at this place, which is a little bit off of the beach.
This is $1.50 for this thing of fresh squeezed mango juice.
Wow.
Or pressed, I don't know how they do it.
Look, mango juice is always thick like that if they do it right.
Let's give it a try. Tastes like you're eating a mango, but in liquid form.
Okay, we're starting out with tapioca. I got a frango y queijo, which is chicken and cheese. So again, the tapioca, it's made with tapioca flour, and it kind of congregates together to make like a tortilla in a way. Really big in Brazil. Never seen it anywhere else in the world. These things are awesome. Probably my new favorite food in Brazil is these tapiocas. Sure. Obrigado.
We just finished up with our lunch, and now we have an acai that we just got from this really cool beach shop. Look at his bike. All the purple colors, the flowers. Pretty tropical. It screams Brazil. Now, we need to find a spot on the beach to sit.
Coconuts, 7, not the cheapest.
Another beautiful day at the beach. We never get sick of this.
These Brazilian beaches are really paradise. We keep saying that, but it's like every new beach we get to, again, it's just palm tree lined, great color of water, warm water, nice sandy beaches, and just,
yeah,
I don't know how you beat that. So we're gonna walk along this beach a little bit and see what we can find. We usually look for less people, at least for where we put our stuff and hang out. We'll see if we can find that. It looks like the thing to do here is snorkel. Everyone seems to be snorkeling over there.
You can only see about a fourth of that palm. Looks like it got buried.
There's buried palm trees all over this beach. So we're going pretty far down. I think it's gonna be worth it. There are less and less people with every step. And it looks like there are a couple people over this way walking, but besides that, it'll be just us.
So we've been driving through these roads to get to Beira Grande from the beach, and it's all sand. We've almost gotten stuck multiple times. I, in fact, did get stuck once, and a local had to help push us out. We got lucky, and it took about a minute, and I got out, but still, a little scary. We're almost there. Bum. Oh. Woo. Made it.
Alright.
There's our place.
Now, let's go check out our first posada.
So far, it looks really nice. So you got it.
Okay, here we go. So this is our posada. Nice colors. It is dark right now, so let's open this up.
We purposely booked one with a balcony. Ooh, let's see the view.
Not bad.
Cute. Quaint.
Bed, not too bad.
Hey, those are the same pillows as our other Airbnb.
Let's see what this is like. Oh,
Ooh, it's pretty big.
wow. We have a couple chairs out here. Get some work done. That's our kitchen over there. It's free parking. It seems like you could park wherever you want. So we're parked right up front, just on the dirt road.
Now for the fun part, bathroom tour. All right, standard sink, green mirror, sliding open door shower, and a toilet. That's all we need, all the basics. We are paying $24 a night for this place without breakfast, but you can buy breakfast and it's not that expensive, so we're gonna try that out tomorrow most likely. This might be one of the craziest sunset skies I've ever seen. The whole sky is just illuminated. We're gonna take a drone up to show you guys. Hopefully it captures it.